Key turnovers at the end, we all know what they are, hurt us. The Celtics defense I thought was excellent, and on two plays that really do stand out, you wish you had those back.
Yes.
Yes.
And went right back up with it.
Yeah.
And just said now to us that he felt like that was the right thing to do. That's a shot he makes in practice all the time. It was instinct. What did you think of that? I mean, would there be more value in kicking it out, running some clock? What do you think happened?
There would be, but I respect his. I mean, it's a smart question, and it should be a question that he should ask. I think that if it was a point blank dunk, you probably would take that, but he didn't do it. It's true he makes that all the time in practice. There's 19 seconds left. If we had it again, you'd probably bring it back out and let him chase you and foul it and chew up the clock. But on so many levels, Mike, this being one of them, or examples, it's the thing that I see and feel the most and sort of internally hear the loudest, that our young guys at times, look young, and we're going to have to find places in this experience and learn from it, and that's a great example of one of them. And the last thing I want to do is lean on youth. I don't want to do that. I give credit to the Boston Celtics. They played in the Eastern Conference Championship last year with a handful of the players that they have. We are navigating through this. This isn't entirely a youthful thing at all. Nobody write that. This is something that some of the matchups have hurt us. I respect their positional defensive athleticism, and switchable people. And so that's the story. It definitely is not the youth. I do think, when the lights go out, I will think it is in many ways. Joel's going to learn a lot. Ben Simmons is going to learn a lot. It's painful admitting that now, but there is some truth to that. Well, initially, because you think you've just won the game, let's just start with that. And then, you come back on and, there's confetti. It's not horror. You move on. It slows the game down a lot, but you move on. Years ago, you might remember when Ginobili hit the bat flying around the gym out of midair. I don't know if anybody remembers that. That took some time off the clock as well. That's amazing. If you ever get bored, go back and look at the YouTube clip of Ginobili hitting a bat out of midair. And the confetti's coming down, and I'm more thinking about I wish it was a three-point shot than I am the confetti. This is the thing, though, that makes the city great. You know way better than what I know, but this is my 5th year here. They are just passionate. They just want to win. And when you win 17 games in a row, and then you win 4-1 against a good Miami Heat team, there are expectations, and in many ways, rightfully so. What we've all learned is when you get into matchups, they can contradict and challenge recent form. The regular season is very different than the playoffs. We understand that. And the fact is, the Boston Celtics do expose some of our weaknesses. They can defend positionally quite well all by themselves. The abundance of three-point shots that we were used to getting in the regular season and a little bit in the doesn't happen as frequently. Joel has 2 elite defensive players in Al Horford and Aaron Baines as an example that he just got to figure out. And it's physical, and so somewhere with all of that, I think I understand the city. I get the city, and so be it. And then I put my basketball hat on and I say, we've seen this. Sometimes you get into a bad matchup, and we have to perform better. There is no doubt about that. I am not leaning on the youth. I'm the coach. I'll take responsibility for all of this. But there are portions of what I have just said that I know to be true.